For starters, I would like to start out by thanking you for giving me the opportunity to apply for this amazing job. As you can see, I have prepared a PowerPoint to present to you. I have done quite a bit of research on the sport and have come up with a year-long training program that will be very beneficial to the women's soccer team here at your school. I also have made copies of my report, and you all should have one in front of you. So if there's something that you would like to look at further, it will be there available for you. So principles of conditioning a soccer athlete. I started out with a quote that I found that I really enjoy. And it says, "God gave to you the gift to play football. This is your gift from God. If you take care of your health, if you are in good shape all the time, with your gift from God, no one will stop you, but you must be prepared." This is a quote by Pele. My introduction. A soccer athlete must have speed, agility, power, strength, endurance, and flexibility, along with technical and tactical knowledge. Proper physical preparation allows the athlete to perform at their full ability. A well-planned training program is important. A program that considers bioenergetics, movement analysis, performance testing, exercise progression, and periodization. Bioenergetics analysis. Soccer alternates between all three energy systems. Phosphocreatine for the high-intensity quick bursts. Anaerobic for the intermediate bursts. And aerobic for the moderate intensity. On the field, soccer players walk, jog, run, sprint, stand, but nothing lasts for long periods of time. They are constantly going. They also participate in movements like jumping, dribbling, tackling, and shooting. How much time a soccer player spends during each activity in a game. After watching a girls' game, which is normally 90 minutes long with 2 45-minute halves, the typical soccer player usually walks for about 22 minutes of that time. 30 minutes of it is done jogging, 20 minutes is running, 9 minutes is sprinting, and 6 minutes is kicking the ball. This is a breakdown of the different types of energy. So you have 66% of it is the anaerobic, 24% is aerobic, and 10% is the phosphocreatine. Movement analysis. A soccer game, like I just mentioned, is 90 minutes, broken up into 2 45-minute halves. Within that time, there is cutting, planting, changing direction, jumping, dribbling, tackling, throwing. The soccer player does lots of movements on the field. They run backwards, they run forwards, they run sideways. They are constantly changing directions. So this is important in knowing what muscles we need to train. Okay, this is a breakdown of all the different movements that I mentioned. I have a list of all the different joints that are used during each of those movements, the muscle action that takes place, and what actual muscles are being used. This is important so we know what exactly it is we should be doing in training. Through this movement analysis, exercises similar to soccer activities can be chosen, along with exercises similar to the same joint movements. Proper training equals less injuries. That is our goal, is to have the least amount of injuries. Testing and evaluating. Find out the weakness of players. Find out their strengths. Insight on speed and stamina and promptness levels. Testing will be done at the beginning of the season and halfway through the season, so we can all see what forms they have made. Tests will evaluate speed, agility, explosive power, balance, and flexibility. Year-long training program for soccer. It is crucial that every soccer player stay trained throughout the whole entire year. If they stop in between seasons, then when they come back, they will be starting from scratch all over again. It is crucial for a soccer player to stay conditioned 12 months out of the year. With a structured program, it is possible for the athletes to continue to build their strength even during off-season and preseason. I have designed a year-long program for the players so they can keep in shape year-round. Now, I did not post the whole year-round exercise program on my slide, and it is in the papers that I have provided for you, so you can go through and you can look at it and when it's a time more convenient for you. During the off season is a great time for the athletes to work on their strength, speed, power, and endurance. The preseason is a high-intensity training and developing of anaerobic endurance. Also, more time and focus is spent on match preparation. During in-season, the athletes have 2 games a week and practices the other 3 days. Too much training can end in exhausted players for the game. Any training done outside of practice should be minimal and consist of maybe a few sprints or some upper body workouts to keep the core strong. No matter what season, all athletes need to remember the importance of a proper warm-up and a proper cool-down. That is very important. Well, that is the end of my presentation, and I would like to thank you for your time.